Thank you very much, Matty. Bellew of the Week for episode 453. Matty's here with us, so is Rob Kelly, Ozzy Smith, Andy Patterson, and me, Steve. Without further ado, Rob has sent me in a video clip. Hopefully we'll be safe enough with this one. How could you not be with a bit of AB?
You don't disrespect me like that.
Man, shut up. You ain't with me. You ain't with me.
I'm
you
with
Jesse.
I'm with Mayweather Promotions.
You with, oh yeah. You ain't with me. I'm a real one. I'm a real one.
And this isn't about me. You guys got to fight.
Yeah,
on
all
Saturday night.
Shut that soft ass shit up.
And the best man
Shut
to win.
that's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got the. Man, shut that soft ass shit up, man.
Ooh,
AB,
man,
baby.
like AB.
Back in the
The
headline,
ghost.
surely.
Back in the paydays as well.
Let's hope he fights Conor Benn, man. Imagine that type of banter with Eddie at the top table.
He'd do his bit to stop soft ass shit if he'd quit going to prison.
AB versus the Botox Lego sex doll. AB might turn up later on in Bellew of the Week, but who knows? He might join this quality entry. William McNamara has nominated Ibrahim Ingham. He says, "You can call me crazy, but I believe Conor Benn stops Errol Spence."
What, a traffic stop? Even then, I don't think that'll end well.
Oh my god.
You wouldn't want to do a traffic stop on him, Andy. There, you never know where you might end up underneath the car, probably.
Well, I'll put it this way: if you're ever going to date, just make sure your car's got a roof, all right?
Oh dear. Good. There you go. Ibrahim Ingham. Many people nominated him, including
Stop,
Sam.
Errol Spence. Would you fucking stop, man?
They're obviously looking for a bite. It's trolling. It's got to be.
There's more Ben-related entries coming up later on. Talking about Ben Faruqi has sent this one in, late Bellew of the Week for you here, for Scoon TV, talking about Loma. He's already on the decline. What are Loma's pay-per-views? You do realise inflation is at a 31-year high, and $75 pay-per-view is tough. Look what Crawford Porter did. Loma is 16-2. Other than Gary Russell, who has Loma really beaten? And Russell is not a power puncher. Power will neutralise Loma, says Scoon TV. Get Scoon TV on the fire stick, maybe. Who knows? Here's another one, another Conor Benn take. What a shot, says the Zone Boxing. Conor Benn gets the win in the most explosive fashion with a huge KO against Chris Algieri. John Swan has nominated Native Brethren number 9. He says, Andy, this might keep Josh Taylor at 140 for a while.
Shit.
Josh Taylor don't want that smoke, man. Honest to fucking Christ. I tell you what, though.
Could you imagine Josh Taylor looking at that man and thinking, "Oh, for fuck's sake"?
He did. I think he put a little laughing face below it, or one of them. It was,
Oh, mate. I bet he did. I bet he fucking looked at it first. Who the fuck's this dickhead? Before he said that. But I tell you what, see if anyone's going to keep Josh at 140 for me, actually. See if he was up for it. That Teofimo Lopez fight. Yes.
Yeah,
I would love to see that one.
Oh, I would as well. It's been a good one. But not Conor Benn anyway.
No.
Sergio Mora has been nominated by David Almond and Rob. He said that KO of Algieri reminded me of Hearns Duran. The way Hearns set up and caught Duran flat against the ropes with half a jab just to set up the dynamite right hand. More like Eddie Hearns. Eddie Hills.
It wasn't even a half jab, man. It was that Hearns threw. It was a fucking feint to the body with the jab, and they fucking detonated the right hand right down the middle. Half
Sergio
jab.
Mora. Nomination. ESPN Ringside, Loma's workouts are next level. Boxing and weed, more weed than boxing, I'd say, says this would be cool if he had just destroyed a bunch of amazing competition. And I've seen him lose twice. And the only really good fighters I'd say he beat was Rigo, who's naturally far smaller, and Gary Russell, nominated by a friend of the pod, former pod member, where is he? Donny Baseball. Have you noticed there's a familiar theme with a few of these, actually? They always mention the losses, don't they? 16-2. He's had 2 losses. We're always going on about the losses, and it doesn't matter how many defeats you have. But these boys are obsessed with the undefeated record. Notice that little theme, that little thread among these nominations. Anyway, boxing
lost to 2 bigger guys as well, by the way.
Everybody fucking loses except for this very narrow selection of fighters. It is the dumbest criteria for greatness.
But it's great for our criteria.
Not factoring in his amateur record as well as the greatest fucking cop out of all time. Like, fuck me. Like,
what was that, Rob? 396-1?
Yeah, something crazy like that.
You wonder how much of that's legit, though, as well.
Oh, for records and stuff.
Like you say, the 400 amateur fights now. I'm not saying, obviously, there's a shit ton of fights now, obviously, in that fucking games, world championships and that,
But the exact numbers, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
You act like they have things to do in Ukraine.
Defend the borders.
And they're good with the data and all. They're good with the data.
No, without doubt.
Download the
You
data.
download
of this
it.
fight.
Oh, mate, see, honestly, Showtime will get involved in that shit there during the week as well. Or last week, actually. They download the data here. I think it was
That's
Giovanni
Maro's.
Davis.
That's Maro's one,
That
isn't
was
it? He's
Mauro Ranella.
downloading the data.
No, it was
God.
Tessitore on fucking ESPN with Lomachenko.
He
Obviously, they picked it up
yeah,
last
maybe
week
so.
in that. And then obviously they were starting again this week, the Matrix. He's entering the Matrix.
But I think Maro used to say it about Floyd on the Showtime run, didn't he? He's downloading the data.
Maro has his little set phrases as well, doesn't he? Into the second stanza. He likes that one.
Every cliche that was gone, man, he's fucking spouting it.
He's enjoying himself. Talking to cliches, none from Isaac Lowe. He's just watched back the Lopez fight. He said, I watched the fight back. I would absolutely love the rematch. No doubt in my mind I can't beat him. Would love the chance to do it again, and also think the fans would love to see it again, MTK Global. But all the best to him in the world title fight. Jimmy and Michael Thompson nominated him for the rematch. Isaac Lowe's rape ready to get back in with Lopez. Maybe not a good idea. Gazapalooza, who on Team Ben suggested this was a good idea, Andy? Yeah.
I don't know, mate, but we've got breaking news.
Go on.
Go on, Oz.
The Lee McGregor fight that was on the card we just discussed is now off. It's been taken off the what's it called on the Matchroom website.
No.
So yeah, if I don't know if McGregor will still have a tick over. I don't know if he has pulled out. I think the whole fight has disappeared. So that card that was once actually loads of promise is just toilet paper, basically.
Hey, mate, listen, you got the Omicron kicking up just now as well.
Yeah.
Well, I can guarantee you one thing, Ozzy. The Lee McGregor pullout would be genuine because Chris Lloyd's done a lot of research into that fight and he would not disrespect his time by pulling out unnecessarily.
Savage Wellens.
What's going on with this photo, by the way? Who directed this photo shoot? Ebony Bridges?
How stupid is all the ink on top and on the bottom? That's just fucking weird.
That's what happens to you, man, when you're in the fucking heated seats all the time. You have to get the gear off. You have to cool down.
Conor Ben getting a nomination. Here we are, AB, Mohammed Mia. AB says, I ain't got shit for you. Leak the photos. You shouldn't let me fuck for free. Bye. Bit of context here from Zeconomics. AB tweeting out again. Apparently he's had a bit of an issue with a lady friend. The next pair of titties and arse I buy is going to come with a refund. If we break up contract, fuck that bitch. I ain't build you up to sit on another nigger shelf, bitch. You my trophy. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. What's going on here?
Pimp shit.
It was that side piece that he was getting on.
No, it's a different lady,
No,
Andy. Yeah, it's a different lady.
This one sounds like she's the keeper.
She was back though. She was back looking for my money.
This one was a different side piece who had photographed AB in a compromising position. And AB's like, fucking go ahead and leak it. I've got shit for you. You're not going. She was like, I need my money, Adrian. I'm serious and all. On her Twitter to him. And he was like, fuck you. I'm not paying for shit. Yeah, so AB
he ain't got shit to pay for, man. He ain't got shit.
Dude, how much money has pussy cost this guy, from having to pay to raise his kids to fucking buying apparently fake asses and fake titties and everything that comes with it? Like Al Heyman has fucking brought more fucking chicks up out of fucking the shitholes of Ohio than fucking any politician, any fucking business ever has.
From reading between the lines here,
just funneling money to the fucking scandalous hoes of Ohio.
From reading between the lines here, it suggests that Adrian Broner may have made an initial down payment on one of those Floyd Mayweather boob jobs, and then he hasn't come through with the second half, and the poor woman is stranded on the yacht somewhere in Pensacola, fucking trying to get off. So she's trying to get Wi-Fi. Yeah.
That'd really be tough because they're usually pretty buoyant. You try to like swim in the pool, if you're not doing a backstroke, you'd be like tilted off to one side. I mean, and you can't make a good time like that. How do you do a proper turn if you're tilted at like 20 degrees? It's ridiculous.
Well, anyway, see the other side piece.
What the fuck you?
See the other side piece that came about there. Her had the fucking face that had been set on fire.
One in the limo, the one in the limo, that one.
Aye, that one. Well, she was back as well. She was fucking tweeting them as well. I ain't finished with you, AB. So.
Man,
I'm telling
motherfucker thinks he's good at eating pussy. No, motherfucker, you ain't good at pussy. You're good at whipping out money. They'll tell you anything in the world you fucking want, man. If you don't see them fucking thighs shake, you ain't doing shit, motherfucker. You ain't doing shit.
It's the fucking strangest call out I've ever heard in my life.
Well, AB may or may not feature Andy this Friday evening in our inaugural Bellew of the Year segment that we're going to be
You
running
fucking
for
better,
this
mate.
Friday. Bellew of the Year. Looking forward to a few. Got a bit of brutalmente honesto comment. AB will be there. Andy, anybody else you can think of who might be making an appearance? I know I can think of somebody.
Edward,
Eduardo will be
without
there.
doubt. Daddy Senior, Tiafimo.
Yeah, bit of
Hope
porky
is-
content as well thrown
I
in.
can see Porky getting put in there as well. Maybe a bit of Chuckwu.
Bit of chocolate.
What about Jason Chahal possibly making a wee kind of wee
Unless he
appearance as
calls
well.
in, I don't know if he's on the list or not.
I
Cougs
don't
is
know.
there.
Rob has switched his WhatsApp off just now.
Tattoos, Andy.
Eh,
We've had Tunde. We've had Eddie on the leg.
Cougs will
Yeah.
be making an appearance. Who else we got?
Oh,
Fowler
there's a lot.
possibly. I think we'll see Fowler making a wee appearance.
Inky Gad's there.
The Gad, aye. Ebony Bridges.
Ebony, yeah, Ebony.
Goes to Burt Sugar.
Goes to Burt Sugar. Yeah, this Friday evening, Andy, around 8 o'clock, December the 17th. All welcome.
Going
Super
live.
chats welcome.
Get the
Bellew of the
carry out
Year.
sorted out.
Yep.
Your cocaine, everything else.
Join us, gentlemen. Join us. Anyway, back to the Bellew of the Week here, Andy. Sticking with you. The vacant Universal Boxing Organisation, UBO International Heavyweight title was on the line. It's a shame they didn't do what the WBC does and has like previous winners on the side. Imagine some of the faces that would turn up.
Fuck me, man. Aye. But see the things around about this, the weird bits. I've actually got world champion there in fucking red. Just believe it or not. In the bin, mate. It was fought for in Russia. I think it was. How am I on the list? What list are you talking about, Jason?
Pulled him out from under the rock. Go ahead. Sorry, Andy. Go ahead.
Sorry, mate. On you go. No, just a kind of shitty belt. You know how we like to watch these titles and that kind of get passed about like fucking scud books and that. I don't know, mate. Toys R Us belt, but it was fought for in Russia. I think. Don't know what the result was, but I thought it was funny anyway.
It was indeed. Well done to Andy for keeping the hashtag title watch going throughout all these Tim Boxeo themed cards. Guillermo Quitondo alerted us to this one. The blonde bomber was in England. Obviously, we saw her at the show last night. See you, Manchester, 5 p.m. The Phoenix camp. There were a few Phoenixes rising that night, I think. Where else would she go? But the Phoenix camp, old Ebbs. She was looking well. Looking well on the stools.
Dude,
Steve, was she like?
Steve, come on, be honest now. What you really said?
I looked at it and I thought I remember seeing that movie Saw. You know the doll. Well, anyway,
I just feel really bad for the people who have to clean up the venue afterwards because I assume the GAD seat probably looked like the floor of an adult movie theater seat.
The poor Gad. Yeah, in his honour, Matty, just for you now. I'm going to bring him up like last night's dinner. There he is. There's the Gad. The Gad.
Why the fuck is he wearing shades inside, Steve?
It's a good question. That might feature on Bellew of the Year this Friday evening. You might be able to find out. Anyway, back to the action. Sir Arthur Dane, who is Brian King, has been nominating Stephen Edwards for defending Nico Ali Walsh and his right to box. Dominic Henry has nominated G3. Josh, you're good, but don't act like Broner won't put your lights out. At Adrian Broner, looking for a bit of Josh Taylor versus AB action there. I think that one might be a bit of a troll, but we threw it in anyway. Here we go again from Brian King. It hurts me, Rob, to do this one, but it's from the late, great, well, not late because he's not dead, Vinny Paz. Spence stopped Chris Algieri, but he didn't do to him dirty the way Conor Benn just did. I realise Chris is 37 and at the end of his career, but he's always in superb condition. And in 29 fights, I've only seen him hurt by Pacquiao and Spence. Ben is no joke. On the Conor hype train, Rob. Vinny Paz, Pazienza.
Excellent, Rob. Let him know.
Tough one to take.
I plead the fifth on that one. Vinny's be good mate. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not going to say nothing there.
You remember his scorecard in the fucking Roy Jones Jr. Mike Tyson fight? It's like, fucking, I think he scored it like every round for Roy. It was like 80, 70, 80. He had a bunch of even rounds. I think he got hit too many times.
No, you're thinking of different Vinny Paz, man.
No, this is different. Vinny Paz is the rapper.
This is Vinny Paz, the rapper. This is me, mate. No, well, he sees what he sees, doesn't he? He hasn't probably seen the earlier Conor Benn fights that we've all seen in that. Like, so I don't know.
Yeah, there's another Vinny Paz. What the fuck?
Yeah, you're thinking of the Tasmanian Devil boxer.
Yeah.
This is the rapper Vinny Paz, yeah.
There's
Yeah,
a
they won
Raptor
$40
Vinny
grand
Paz.
in
No
that.
shit.
Absolutely, they're all flying about here.
I learned something today.
Absolutely, we all have. Cedric Sniff says Bellew saying he'd put Connor in with every welterweight boss Benson Crawford, and he stops having Essien. Liam was also on the case straight away. Nomination for our tone being called out by Andy Lee for saying Ben beats every welterweight not named Spence or Crawford. Then the ensuing backtracking when Lee mentions Ennis and Ortiz. The boy mentioned the lads, in fact, mentioned that one earlier. Brian King has nominated Anthony Fowler. I think the CBD sent his brain back to 2013. Absolutely buzzing for Robbie Davis Jr., who's just wiped out a world-class fighter. Matty, they are. We thought that Hank Lundy was looking shot, but according to Fowler, he's a world-class fighter still.
Yeah, I mean, well, he's the gatekeeper to the world of some fighters, I guess. When was Hank Lundy ever world fucking class? What the fuck? Like,
When did he fight Crawford? Was that
he wasn't even fucking
14?
world class then, because that was a junk fight. He's always fought fucking trash. What the fuck is Ant? He's not, dude. He's not on CBD, man. That guy's on some other shit.
Oh, there you go. A nomination for him anyway. Old Lundy. Here's another one coming in here. Here's a good one. Toby. Nomination Darren Till 2. Good stroll on the beach tonight in Dubai with one of my good pals. Daniel Kinahan is advising Eddie Hearn and Al Heyman is advising Leonard Ellaby. For Eddie Hearn and Leonard Ellaby to fight. Wow. Good luck, Eddie. I'm rooting for you, son. At Eddie Hearn, at Leonard Ellaby. We're all rooting for you, boys. We're all rooting for you. You're doing a great job over there. Keep it up. That's what I say. Keep it
What's
up.
he wearing under his t-shirt there? Is that a bulletproof vest he's going?
I don't know. Keeping him nice and warm out there in
Aye.
the freezing cold climes of Dubai.
Dude, they have bulletproof hoodies for sale in the United States now. It's a very exciting time.
Next for you, Brian King again. Kugan Cassius was giving Sam Jones a pat on the back. Brian King has nominated him for that. Maria Matthews. So Tyson Fury played Billy Big Bollocks, shouting "break my ribs." Tommy Fury, being the silly little brother, did the same. And now he's out because his ribs are fucked up. Just going to drop a tag to Asylum Bellew of the Week. Hashtag Bellew of the Week. Fucking bellend, says Maria Matthews, who's becoming a regular contributor. She's not afraid to get stuck in, Maria. That's what we like to see.
Woo!
This is a good one, actually. Dan Raphael says, I enjoy tank fights. Always fun to watch and he's really good. But I'm not going to do mental gymnastics about him fighting this top guy or that one. Their side has no plans to fight Cambosos, Lopez, Haney, Garcia. Don't waste your time on it. Hashtag boxing. Luke Campbell jumped in and said, I might come back just to beat him. I'd stay where you are, to be honest.
Who? Dan Raphael?
I don't know.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Ryan Garcia stopped him, eh?
Final couple.
Oh,
Declan
mate, please tell me you've got
Lismore.
the video for us.
I haven't got the video, Andy.
Oh,
No, sorry,
no.
I haven't. So let us know then for anybody who's listening in what's going on. Was it the mounting, the body?
And we
punch
are
thing?
not glorifying this, by the way. This
Yeah,
is
no.
non-contact boxing, non-contact.
As we know, Teofimo Lopez has apparently got this severe lung condition or whatever it is that apparently can be brought on by severe trauma. I've just realised, I've seen this tweet as well, kind of going about a month before the fight, he lets fucking Hafthor Julius Bjornsson, who's like 350 pounds, a free fucking left hook to the body. He fucking literally almost knocks him over that weight standing behind him. And he's complaining, like, as I say, a month later, of like, you know, he can't breathe and that. So there you go. Shouldn't be allowing guys fucking weighing, like, what, 200 pounds more than you, a fucking free dig on you cunt.
I'm actually, like, I know it got postponed. I really want to see the fucking Bjornsson Eddie Hall fight. I'm super fucking looking forward to that.
Eddie Hill's fight.
Eddie Hills, I was just going to say. Oh, that's something I wouldn't mind seeing. Right, final one here for me. Here you go, Matty, just for you. Jared Anderson last night.
Yes!
Looking good.
Yes, Jared Anderson came to the ring looking like a fucking pimp. He even came with the cane and the limp. It was beautiful. It was fucking beautiful. Like and then he delivered the pimp hand. Like, yeah, motherfuckers got style. That was one of the coolest fucking entrances I've seen in boxing, honestly. I fucking loved it.
Anthony Joshua is sick, of course, because they were his real heroes. He's just taking his idea.
Jared from the streets. Right, that is all the ones I've got. Let's see if the lads have any. Matty, any nominations from you? Episode 453.
Oh, I don't think I've got anything to contribute on this one.
Okay, nothing from Matty. Ozzy, anything from you?
Yeah, I don't think you've said it, and if you have, sorry, it's from Mark Ortega, who would pick he has said basically a year ago I would not have picked Conor Benn. However, after tonight, I would pick him against Virgil Ortiz. His jab is amongst the best in the sport.
Oh dear. Mark Ortega, the writer, is that?
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. And the other one is Alfie West, 55. It was in response to Dev Sarni, who was saying about basically put some respect on Amir Khan's name, unified world champion. And he said, it's the thread, it's hard to call Khan the king. He's not held a world title in 8 or 9 years, and they are very easy to come by at 147 these days. And then he lists a number of fighters, including Ugas, Timothy Bradley, Devon Alexander, all held welterweight titles in the last decade. Most are good, but nowhere near elite. I mean, the fact is, even tarnishing Timothy Bradley is an absolute disgrace. So yeah, Alfie West gets a nomination as well for numerous horrific takes.
There's one of
Bradley
Fred's,
Steele's
one of
name
Fred's
as well.
lads.
Took off the old block.
It looks like he's a Rangers fan as well, Rob. So
Oh dear.
Yeah, there you have it. That's what it is.
Get him under the
I don't
patio
know
out the way,
him.
Andy.
I don't know.
He's a party brother for as I'm concerned.
A previous Rangers fan, maybe.
Aye.
Well, he's in your own time, Wellings.
In your own time, mate.
Sorry, Andy, go ahead.
No, I thought it was Aussie.
Oh, was he? Sorry. Yeah.
no, I'm finished.
Andy, you're certainly not finished. You sent me one from Ricky Graville here. I'm not sure if I want to
Right.
reveal
No,
this from Graville or not. Oh, he's having to go at the poor old Groat. What's going on with the Groat?
Look at the hair.
Oh, the poor old Groat. She
I
said
love
number
look at the
one.
hair.
That Star Trek:
That
The
is-
Next
that
Generation,
is-
man. That was one of my favorite shows.
The Groat's
Andy,
going
that
bald.
is lack of hair as well.
Is this
British Hair
legitimate?
Clinic.
Looks like aye.
Oh, the poor Groat, man.
It's on their official Twitter account, so I don't know if anybody's doctored that or anything like that, but
I
it
know.
looks pretty legit.
She needs to
Dr.
hook
Joseph
up with
Adair.
Porky. She needs to hook up with Porky. I mean, Porky's got good contacts in Turkey to do the teeth. I've no doubt they can do the a hair transplant for the Goat as well. She fucking needs one as well. What? Look at the fucking look at the state of that.
Some paranoia.
As someone who's lost their hair, I feel sorry for the Groat, man. Come on, we need to
It looks like
rally
one of those
around here.
people. Looks like one of those people that glue hair down on the head and it's just blown off.
No,
Why
no,
is
I know
she
why
doing-
she was comparing herself to the likes of Marvin Hagler.
Why are you guys tweet? Why is she tweeting pictures of Danny Glover?
Fucking hell, this is brutal.
I've got one more. It involves the goat as well, actually.
Brutal
This one's
Mente.
This one's for Anthony Yiggett, though, responding to the GOAT who responded to Top Rank. So Top Rank put out a tweet about Lomachenko, about his record, not his palmares. And it basically stated, the fastest man to become freeweight world champion, right? To which the GOAT responds, I'm the reason they specify man and woman in boxing, but the facts remain. I'm the fastest boxer to become a 3-division world champion, male or female. Anthony Yiggett then jumps in, not to discredit you, but because it's a hell of an achievement to become 3-time world champion. I'm not even a world champion once, but I think if I fought in the female division, I'd be world champion.
Well, the good news is now, Anthony, you can.
Yeah. Get him cancelled.
Antonio, if you want to fight in the fucking women's division, you can, and you should. I'd encourage it.
He identifies as Giselle de Blanco.
That's all I've got, Steve.
Rob got that one. Thank you.
Okay. That's all from Andy. Thank you very much. Some good, strong nominations there. Rapping Rob Kelly, any nominations from you, please?
Yeah, evening, Ed. Eddie said, he said, Amir Khan don't want to fight. Fuck's sake, get a life, me, for having this nomination. He said, Amir Khan don't want to fight Conor Benn. He said it'll go the exact same way. One shot on the chin is all it would take. He said, he's all down with the kids with his hip banter. He said, they don't want that young smoke. He called Conor Benn the young smoke. He said, Virgil Ortiz, Jaron Boots Ennis, Conor Benn, these guys. He goes, I believe Conor Benn is one fight away from being as good as these guys. And Amir Khan doesn't want that young smoke. So Fucking shocking. Said all that with a straight face as well. Unbelievable, that one. Like, so I'm sure the Boxing Nutters messenger group was hopping when that one went in. Like, fucking hell. Boots Ennis. Okay.
Further proof he listens to the podcast.
Oh, he does. Right, he does.
I wonder if he was getting shouted down the earpiece. Remember Boots, Tony. Remember Boots. Remember Ortiz, Tony, as well.
Never out of them, mates. Leave me alone.
Right. That's all the nominations from me and the boys. Quick recap then before we do our picks. Yeah, so we had Ibrahim, a few other picks coming in as well from the Zone, the Josh Taylor one. We had the Conor Ben photo shoot. We had Adrian Broner. Soft ass shit. Yeah, Adrian Broner, soft ass shit, plus all the other shit that was going on. We had Ebony rising with the Phoenix. We have, I think we'll leave that one alone. We had Anthony Fowler with Robbie Davis. delete. We had Teofimo Lopez with the Mountain. Dan Rafa, Luke Campbell, that was one of my favourites. Also, Jared Anderson. And finally, the GWOAT. Not the strongest week, Matty, but plenty of depth, plenty of girth going round. What takes you fancy?
I personally, I think I'm gonna have to go with the GWOAT on this one.
Yes.
Yeah, she definitely needs to talk to Floyd about his hair people.
Nigel Ben, Conor Ben can speak to her as well.
That's just not good. It's like I really highly suggest people go and they do the YouTube if you normally do listen only, because this is disturbing. The more I look, like it's like fucking Worf from Star Trek.
Am I the only person who am I going soft, or do I not feel sorry for the GWOAT, man? Come on.
Yeah, no, we're a bunch of grown men bashing a fucking bald woman. It's not great. It's not a great look, to be honest with you.
God, it's like Stonewall all over again.
But we're in no way glorifying that behaviour.
Oh dear. Right, Andy, go on then. Who you going for?
I'm going for the GWOAT. Look at that.
Oh, I feel bad for the GWOAT, man. I'm going to try on.
Hang on, Dave. We can get away with it because we're fucking balls are cute.
I know, exactly.
Rob to a lesser degree, though.
Yeah. Ozzy,
I'm not balls are cut. Take my hair out right now.
Ozzy, who you going for?
Jesus Christ, I can fix my hair on her forehead.
It's got to be the GWOAT. I mean, just look at it. That is a disgrace. If that is real, that is an absolute disgrace. It's just.
As he's talking about Clarissa Shields' hairline like it's a fucking matchroom card.
I want to ask her what it was like to participate in the Soup Nazi episode.
GWOAT as well for you, Ozzy, yeah?
Oh, absolutely. She needs all the wins she can get sporting a hairline like that. It's fucking appalling. Absolutely appalling. But what's she doing? She may as well just bick her head and get rid of the whole thing, because it's just. I'm gobsmacked by it. That picture you put on the screen now is just fascinating. I mean, it's like one of those old blokes that you see, in the pub, like all the hair's just receded to the back and it's got a bit of fluff on the back of the head.
Somebody needs to get a red pen and draw up in a button in the middle.
Still has a ponytail like Joey Fagan.
I was going to say, she'd do far better than colouring like the top of the head in with a black marker pen or something like that. Just blend it all in. It's fucking appalling.
She needs a row over.
Right, okay, that's 3 for the GWOAT. Rob, who you going for?
No, I'm afraid my vote can't go for the GWOAT. My vote has to go for the GOAT, Adrian Broner. Yeah, fucking back when the thing. I ain't got shit for you. Don't try and blackmail me. I'm broke anyway. Call Al Heyman. Fuck you. Leak the pictures of Adrian Broner, who's already had a sex tape leaked. I'd say he'd be devastated. Yeah, do that again. He's willingly making fucking sex videos himself in the back. What genius thought to blackmail Adrian Broner with a sex tape, by the way? You fucking deserve what you get. So my vote goes for AB.
See, the other thing, he's been unverified with Twitter as well. He's fucking raging
Right.
Even Twitter don't recognise him as a fucking verified horse.
This is not you. We're taking the blue tick away. Oh, that's terrible.
Better not do that to me. I fucking crack up.
The quote does not approve.
Oh, the poor Groot. I'm going for Luke Campbell, man, just for my conscience reasons. So I can't vote for the Groot. I'm going to have to sleep at night. But congratulations, Clarissa. You are the Bellew of the Week winner for episode 453.